What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. It is week number 7 in the Sparkman's Yugioh Dueling tournament. And as you guys saw last week, we took a 2-1 victory against Voiceless Voice, the deck that we had so much issues with in real-life testing. So I am very happy we were able to take a win. Shifter definitely came in clutch games 2 and 3. It basically, won us the game. We had some board breakers that, kind of helped as well, but Shifter definitely clutch. So with that win, we have a record now of 4-2 with 2 weeks remaining of this tournament. Now we can finish, as high as 6-2, and that is definitely going to be the goal for these last 2 remaining weeks. But we have 2 strong competitors that we have to get through first. Now this week, we are facing off against Ball Stage Yu-Gi-Oh! And he brought a very cool Swordsoul deck to the table of this match. So for this week, obviously, we were sticking with Tenpai. But as you guys see, this was the pre-ban list matchup. So this was actually the final week that I could play with 3 Sengen Summonings and 3 Pot of Prosperities. As, the September TCG ban list, was right around the corner. It was actually the following week. So my week 8 match, we would be playing with 1 Sengen Summoning and 1 Pot of Prosperity. So this was the last week that, we could play it, at, complete full power. I mean, it's going to lose some power, but, the deck is still very viable, even with the hits that, the deck is going to face in the September ban list. Without further ado, let's jump into the replays. All right, game 1. Ball Stage goes first in this match, and he opened up with 3 Incredible Ecclesia, which is definitely, not that great to open up with all 3. He had a Swordsoul of Moye and Triple Tactics Talent. While in my hand, I had 2 hand traps with Impermanent Ash, and then, I basically kind of had, definitely combo going second. So he does go first. He summons Incredible Ecclesia, uses the effect. I Ash it, but obviously, because he has Triple Tack, he decides to draw 2 cards. Which he drew into Effect Veiler and the General Ryo of Ice Barrier, which not great, but he does have Effect Veiler, which he will use here on my Padra, which was fine, because I did have Sengen Common, which I activated right here, because I kind of wanted to bait out to see if he did have like Ash Blossom in his hand beforehand, because I didn't want to go into the battle phase and kind of get screwed there, because then I could change my play around a little bit. But basically, this was kind of full combo here. He had nothing, obviously, with his hand. But I didn't know that at the time. So as I was starting the Synchro line, Ball Stage does surrender here because he only had 3,200 life points. And all I needed to do was, go into Body and Dragon, attack over, and then special summon like Tundra or Padra. And attack over again, and it would have been game. But, his hand definitely didn't help him any. Going first. So with that, let's just jump into game number 2. Alright, so game number 2, Ball Stage has us going first, which is, usually the smarter play because of the fact that, Tenpai players, we usually only have Seals on board, and maybe we'll have, maybe one of the Synchros, depending on the combo. But usually it ends on a weaker board than, us going second. Ball Stage definitely had a much better hand this time around. With having Ghost Ogre, Emergence is, one of the best Swordsoul starters, usually, because you can just add a Swordsoul to your hand. Then you have Swordsoul Taya, and another Triple Tactics. So, obviously, Triple Tactics, I have to, kind of think about, not playing into Triple Tactics, because I kind of didn't think about that. But, obviously, in my hand was definitely not that great this time around. With having 2 Ash Blossom, Shifter, Raigeki, and Sengen Summoning. Obviously, I could have done stuff, but going into it, I just used Shifter in the standby or draw phase, and I just ended my turn because I was like, even if I use Sengen Summoning, there's nothing I really wanted to do because it just gets banished anyway. I do Ash Blossom his Emergence once he uses it, but then he uses Triple Tactics to look at my hand. Surprisingly here, he uses it on the Ash Blossom. I don't think the play that he does, I don't know if, during his turn, I could have used Ash anyway. I don't know if he knew that, I can only use Ash once per turn. I'm not sure, but I really thought, putting Sengen Summon, like, I know he has, like, Ghost Ogre in his hand, so he was probably thinking, like, for follow-up, I wouldn't be able to ash, like, his Ecclesia, negate his Ecclesia, like, next turn, because he had a way to deal with Sengen Summoning and Raigeki, but, like I said, you'll see during my turn how it kind of plays out, but he uses Incredible Ecclesia on Swordsoul, to get Swordsoul Moye, and then Shishao as the long into hand, and then he uses Shishao to discard Taya, and then goes into the Signature Sovereign, whatever his name is. I'm not even going to try to pronounce. But then going into my turn, I actually draw into a really great card in Genroku here. You'll see in a second how this basically sets us up again. So he does use Sinister Sovereign to negate, and then I just use Raigeki to demolish the board. I use Genroku to get Padra. He uses Ghost Ogre once I use Padra's effect, but the effect still goes off, so I do get Calm in the hand. And basically with an open board, I just start rolling. So I get Tenpai Dragon Tundra out, and basically special summon out Fadra after I attack, and then I use Fadra to get Padra, and then basically attack with these guys, and then basically use the effect to synchro summon. Basically how it ended the first game. Use Body and Dragon to get Fadra out, attack over, and then that was game. So both games, I only had to go into Body and Dragon. I didn't have to go into Transcendent. We got very lucky to be able to board wipe his board and stop his board game 1. So thank you, Boss Sage, for the awesome match. I know it was a quick 2-0 victory, but like I said, game 2, there could have been some different plays that you could have done. But that will wrap it up for today's video. I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. And until next time, I shall see you guys in our next TCG video. See ya.